If you've played World of Tanks for a while, you might recognize this strange vehicle. If you haven't, allow me to introduce the Angry Connor, a Tier 5 British tank destroyer dressed up for St. Patrick's Day. The Angry Connor has a reputation for being one of the weirdest and in some cases hardest tanks to play. Why is that, you ask? If you didn't already know, you're currently looking at the front of the tank. Yeah, the gun is facing the rear. That's what makes the playstyle so difficult. You only go 12 kilometers forward, whereas you go 30 in reverse. That can be very annoying in certain situations. The only thing stranger than the tank's mobility is the fact that this was a real vehicle. Not only a real design, but a real vehicle that actually went into service. Its actual name was Self-Propelled 17-Pounder Valentine Mark I Archer, or just Archer for short. The Archer was a self-propelled gun based on the chassis of the Valentine infantry tank, as it was cheap and reliable while also offering a low profile. What about the gun placement? Why is it facing the rear? Supposedly, it was so that the long 17-pounder wouldn't get stuck on anything and get damaged. It also made the tank more effective at ambushes, as it could sit and wait for an enemy while also being ready to retreat without having to turn the entire tank. It wasn't without its problems, of course, such as the driver's position being directly behind the gun's breech, so that when it fired, the recoil caused it to almost put a dent in the back of his skull. Additionally, the heat from the engine, which was directly beneath the gun barrel, could warm up the gun and make it less accurate. The production was also delayed for a long time. The prototype had been ready in April of 1943. But the Archer didn't see service until October of 1944. And by then, Allied tanks and tank destroyers had been upgunned, making the Archer somewhat obsolete. However, after World War II, some saw service with the Egyptian army in the 1950s. It never saw service with the Irish as far as I can tell, so I'm not sure why it's the only Irish tank in the game, when there are other Irish tanks that could be in the game. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it was really short, but hopefully you learned something about the Angry Connor and its origins. As always, I'm the Tank Nerd, happy St. Patrick's Day, and thanks for watching.